How's it, folks? If you head on over to the Bethesda Starfield site that I'll have it linked in the description, they've added in a timeline that gives a bit of extra information and backstory about how the different factions formed and whatnot. So I'm going to go through that quickly. So it started off in 2050. Humans first arrive on Mars. By 2100, humans are living in space. 2156, humans arrive in Alpha Centauri, which is 4.37 light years away from Earth. 2159, the United Colonies are established. 2160, New Atlantis is founded and becomes the official capital city of the United Colonies in 2161. 2167, Cheyenne is settled by Solomon Coe, who founds its first settlement, Aquila City. 2188, Coe invites Volare to join Cheyenne in a new alliance, the Freestar Collective. The Freestar Collective is officially formed in 2189. Here's where it starts getting spicy. 2194, the United Colonies positions a star station called the Clinic in orbit around Deepala in the Narian system. The unaffiliated peoples of the Narian system see this as a UC attempt to expand their borders and demand the UC remove the Clinic. When the UC refuses, the people of Narian vote to return the Freestar Collective, who mobilized to protect the system in 2195. 2196, in response to Freestar mobilization, the UC moves a fleet into the Narian system, and Freestar responds in kind. Narian wars begin. 2216, the Narian war drags on as public sentiment sours. Finally, the Treaty of Narian is signed by the UC and Freestar Collective in 2216, ending the conflict. The term settled systems is formalized in the treaty. 2221, the Freestar Rangers are founded as an elite, protective and investigative force dedicated to serving all citizens of the Freestar Collective. 2275, Constellation is formed by Sebastian Banks. Original members include Chloe Bao, accomplished physicist, Aja Mamasa, the youngest member and Sebastian's protege, Darius Andrews, botanist and specialist in xenoflora, Bernadette Laurent, wealthy heiress and adventurer, Everardo Gill, former smuggler, and Kadri Toma, biologist and physician. The lodge is built in New Atlantis to serve the needs and people of Constellation for generations to come. 2305, Barrett joins Constellation. 2307, the Freestar Collective begins farming on the planet of Vesta in the Lunara system. By 2308, the United Colonies claims that by establishing a colony in the Fourth Star system, the Freestar Collective has violated the Treaty of Narian. Diplomatic talks break down and the UC lay siege to Vesta, killing anyone who stayed behind or was brought in to defend it. The colony war officially begins. 2310, Constellation comes into possession of their first artifact and tucks it away in the Constellation archives. 2311, after several years of conflict, the colony war effectively comes to an end with the Battle of Cheyenne as a flotilla of civilian and military Freestar Collective ships takes down the major ships of the UC Navy using hit-and-run tactics. 2315, the UC Vanguard is founded as part of a UC response to the Freestar Collective's use of civilian ships during the colony war. The Vanguard is the UC's own civilian navy relying on civilians using their own ships, who pledge to protect the United Colonies and its interests. The ultimate reward for this service? Citizenship in the United Colonies. 2319, Sarah Morgan becomes the youngest head of the UC Navigator Corps, though it's a short-lived position as the division is shut down in 2320. Cast adrift but still eager to put her training to good use, Morgan joins Constellation. 2321, Walter Stroud, co-owner of Stroud Eklund, one of the settled system's premier starship manufacturers, joins Constellation and becomes its primary financial backer. 2322, former Crimson Fleet pirate Vladimir Soul joins Constellation. 2325, Sarah Morgan becomes acting chair of Constellation. And also in 2325, theologian Matteo Catri joins Constellation. In 2326, Barrett finds the original artifact in the Constellation archives and knows it must be special. Also in 2326, after months of correspondence with Sarah Morgan, graduate student and gifted scientist Noel is invited to join Constellation. 2327, 3-star Ranger Samko and his daughter Cora join Constellation. 2328, Andrea joins Constellation, and then also in 2328, Barrett convinces Constellation to purchase Star Station L868 and modify it to become a deep space scanner nicknamed the Eye, which I think is a satellite they showed off in the first teaser announcement trailer way back in like 2018, I think it was. And then 2330 AD is when Starfield begins. So a couple of takeaway points from this is that they didn't mention Earth at all, or why humanity abandoned Earth. So that's quite interesting. And also it seemed like Constellation got founded way before I ever thought they would, and they even found an artifact. So maybe we only really joined because we activated an artifact, but still kind of looking out for them. Not really quite sure. I guess we'll have to wait to see and find out ourselves. It's also interesting how they've gone with the grayscale again, with not one good guy, bad guy, with the UC and 3-star collective. We're running out of time. It's basically only half a month left. 2-3 weeks left until Starfield launches. Oh, I have been looking forward to this game for a long time.